This is Oak Hill, West Virginia, and I'm not sure what our population is. I think we just added like 3,500. Our family's been in the area for over, going back to my grandparents, 100 years, I would say.
I was extremely sick, and I just didn't think I could go no longer. I was just that sick. It was like 20-some years since I'd been to the doctor when I went 3 years ago, because it costs money to go to the doctor. And you don't have it, you don't go. You just keep on going. So my niece, Sheryl, she was the one who got my doctor's appointment down there. When I went to the clinic, I just thought I had a rash, but then later on that day I found out that I was a diabetic. My sugar was 414, and it was so high that I could have went into a coma, a diabetic coma. I don't check my sugar. I can't afford the little strips that goes along with the machine because they are so expensive. And I found out the hard way, you don't do without your pill when you are a diabetic. You can't do that. If I don't have the money now, I usually ask Sheryl to get them, and I'll pay her back when I get paid. So I have tried to get help. I have went to the Department of Human Services, and they say I have ample income. So I said, okay, well, that's what you think. Sheryl takes me to all my doctor's visits. She picks up my medicine if I need it picked up. Even though she has a husband and a little boy, she took time out of her life to take care of me. I don't know how she does it all, how she makes time for everything, but she does it all. I'm very lucky to have her.
2 years ago in February, our son Keith was diagnosed with autism by the University of North Carolina. That was kind of devastating, but we've learned a lot. We're going to defeat autism now doctor in Charleston. We have Keith on some biomedical supplements, and we also have him on the gluten-free, casein-free diet, and that seems to really, really help. We go to speech therapy 4 times a week. The speech is coming, and that's what's so exciting, because we know it's there and it's coming. In 2007, my mother was diagnosed with colon cancer and had surgery and began chemotherapy in March of 2007.
We don't have funds to last more than 3 months. I talked to some people on fixed incomes, and they really have to make a choice. Do I eat or do I get medicine? Do I pay a utility bill or do I get medicine?
I typically see women in Sheryl's position become quite depressed. They don't take time for themselves. They're so busy and so devoted that they don't take the time to really pay attention to health warning signs, and certainly don't have time to exercise or necessarily eat properly. So they really become at high risk themselves for developing a chronic disease like diabetes or hypertension or just depression, which is a chronic disease that has its own implications for long-term health.